This is the Weather Xtreme video for Friday, the 23rd of November. I'm James Spann. Black Friday. Iron Bowl is tomorrow. Big weather changes coming up. A lot to talk about. Let's get in there and take a look. We'll start with some of the Skycam shots around the network this morning. We'll start with our Trussville Skycam. Wow, the crowds have thinned out. That place was shaking and baking last night. I mean, it was wild. We watched it during our late news, but things are a bit calmer. The sky there is mostly sunny. We'll go over to the Cheehaw Skycam at Cheehaw State Park. That's a beautiful sunrise. These, by the way, were captured about 8 o'clock this morning. And there's the Tuscaloosa Skycam looking over toward Bryant-Denny Stadium. That's the site, of course, of this year's Iron Bowl. The good news, the sky will be sunny tomorrow for the game, but the bad news, it will be windy and cold and blustery. There's your long-wave trough developing right on schedule. That's going to pull down that cold air. Here's a look at the numbers early this morning. That was at the 12Z. That's 6 o'clock local time. Temperatures below zero up on the Canadian border. And this is a look at the high-resolution NAM, the 4-kilometer NAM, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon. You can almost pick out that front in the change in the color contours along Interstate 59. And coming in right on time. And you can see the progression of colder air behind that. And that was this morning at about 8 o'clock, and you can see a little narrow band of showers in advance of that front that was nearing the northwestern corner of the state, but those have been fading away. And like we've talked about for the past several days, while there could be a few sprinkles with this thing, the chance of measurable rain is just tiny. Many of you will not see any rain at all today, maybe a drop or two, and that's about it up over the Tennessee Valley. There's our watch warning map, and look at the freeze watch down there for the Gulf Coast. This could be the first freeze of the season Sunday morning for places like Biloxi, Mobile, Pensacola, Destin, Fort Walton Beach. And, of course, up this way, we've already had a freeze, so there's no need for the freeze watches and warnings here. Our growing season is over. Let's look at the GFS. This is the 06Z run, and we'll start it at noon tomorrow. This is noon Saturday. And you can see the big trough over the northeast, and down below that, it is so cold up in the northeast United States, and it's going to be cold here. Pretty breezy. Have a pretty good north wind, probably averaging 10 to maybe 18 miles an hour with occasionally higher gusts, making it feel colder. The GFS is showing a high of 48 tomorrow. So that, 50 might be optimistic. But at least it will be sunny. There's Sunday morning will be the coldest so far this season. The GFS is showing 27. We'll see lows probably anywhere from 18 for the coldest valleys to 32 for the ridges, but everybody goes below freezing. The day will be sunny with a high in the upper 50s. And there's Monday. Monday morning will be pretty cold. I think the eastern counties will see another freeze. The western counties will not, and you can see our next storm system getting its act together. The surface low is southeast of Oklahoma City with a chance of showers breaking out over the lower Mississippi Valley. And then Tuesday, well, look at this. The GFS has been horribly inconsistent. We've seen these looks with a very robust, shortwave coming through, negative tilt, severe weather look. Well, all of a sudden, this is benign. Sure, there's going to be some upward velocity, and we'll have some showers and maybe thunder on Tuesday, but if this is right, no severe weather. No deep surface low. The wind field's not that strong, so let's hope this holds up. So Tuesday, we'll mention, if this is right, we'll mention a chance of showers, maybe some thunder, but no severe weather. But we all know this could change. We'll watch things. And then Wednesday of next week, we turn colder again, but probably not as cold as tomorrow. The high would be in the 50s. The low down in the 30s. Thursday will be cool and dry. And a week from today, this is Friday, November 30th, last day of the month, rain begins to break out off to the west, and that would certainly suggest that we might see some rain to start the month of December on Saturday, December 1st. Go out there a few more days. This is December 4th, that night. Very robust trough in it. That's right. That would be wet and stormy. And the end of the forecast on December 8th. We've got ridging over the Atlantic coast, a big trough over the nation's midsection, and boy, howdy. Of course, this is, voodoo. This will go away on the next run, but just imagine if this actually happened. You'd have a 982 millibar low at Omaha with the blizzard of the century there over South Dakota, and maybe some strong storms down here. But again, we all know that that's going to change, and that will look different the next time we see it. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. Again, we're on a 1-a-day schedule, the holiday schedule through Sunday. We'll go back to the 2-a-days on Monday. So enjoy the rest of the weekend. We'll be on television this evening, and I believe our newscasts are at 6 and 10. We have football this afternoon, so just a 6 and a 10 o'clock. Again, have a great weekend. We'll talk Monday, and God bless.
Does your weatherman have a face for radio? ABC 3340's James Spann may be hair challenged, but he sure is entertaining, especially when he teams up with everyone's favorite radio duo, Rick and Bubba. From the radio airwaves to the small screen, it's the Rick and Bubba TV show 5 days a week. Watch Rick and Bubba along with ABC 3340 Chief Meteorologist James Spann, Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. on the Nashville Network, provided by ABC 3340.